Good afternoon, everybody. Or should I say, good evening. Listen to the children of the night. Okay, so this is one of my Hegeman Model 1 woofers now. Tonight I'm going to finish the install of the replacement woofer. This is a continuation. This is part 2 of 2. The previous video. Now let me show you what's happening with this driver. Now I wonder if these were like this when I got them. Now look, pretty normal reading. I don't know if you could see that, but the resistance is around 4.5 ohms. Now watch the meter. Now it's 0 ohms. Now it's back to 4.4. Now it's 0. So obviously 0 ohms. 0. Back to 4.3. Back to 4.4. So this is happening with both of my Hegeman Model 1 woofers, and I don't know if we damaged it the night we were listening to music and somebody cranked up the amplifier. But obviously you can see the issue here. 0 ohms. Now it's back to 4.4. Okay. You know, some folks mentioned maybe the woofer's still good. Well, you know, because the coil looks good, but it's not, obviously. And they're both exhibiting the same behavior. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys that. So I just removed this off the, see this little piece here? This was stuck on the back of the speaker, so I just removed it. I'm going to use it right here in this spot from whence it came. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to use some silicone. I have some clear silicone behind me. So that's where this piece is going. Oh, let me show you the plan. Now, dimensionally, the original Hegeman cutout is 182 millimeters. The speakers I bought, the replacement ones that I showed you in part 1 of 2, which you're going to see in a little while. They're just sitting over there in the box. Those need a cutout of 183 millimeters. So I'm going to use this concave file, and I'm just going to simply, yeah, okay. You know, when you use words simply in a procedure, you know what happens, right? But I'm going to use not the coarse, but maybe the fine, and I'm just simply going to go around here. Now, I'm going to be holding my vacuum nozzle while I'm filing, so I don't want sawdust going in there, so I have my vacuum over here. I don't really want to do this on camera, but all I'm going to do is just do like a chamfer right on the top edge of the hole. I'm not making the whole diameter of this complete diameter wider by a millimeter. I'm just simply going to do a little angle at the top because the speaker has a an angled section to the basket, and that'll just seat right in there nice. It almost fit flush, but it didn't. So that's the next step. Okay, I'm just going to show you quickly what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a little noisy, everybody, so I'm going to be turning on the old Bissell here, and just going to be doing this. I could probably put a plate in here, a paper plate or something, but I'm just going to do it in real time. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do to just make this hole slightly larger. Okay, I'm going to shut this off now. We'll be back. Okay, so I sanded it out a little bit. Just went around the edge here at an angle. So let's see if the this woofer fits now. If not, a little more sanding. I'm doing taking baby steps here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, that's much better. Not quite, but much better. See, it's still rocking, so it's not seated. So I'm going to take my time and do some more chamfering of the cutout, and we should be good to go in a little bit. I'm going to shut this off so I don't bore you. Be careful not to get this with the file, this trim. Okay, chugging along. Okay, that was a good 15 minutes. You could almost see my little chamfer forming on this edge. Like I said, all I need is a little bit of an angle. I don't know if zooming in will help. Yeah, why don't I leave it like that? Okay, I lost my woofer. Where is it? Here it is. Way back here. Okay. Oh, here's what I'm talking about. See this? Where can you see? See this angled part? So I just got to get it down a little bit there. Get that angled part. This is a treated cellulose cone. Paper. Is it in? Can he do it? You know my friend from high school, can he do it? He was good friends with my friend Willie. Will he make it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Here's the rock test. No rocking when I'm pressing on this edge. So that means it's seated on the gasket. Okay? Just for old time's sake, I'm going to do one more round. Very happy. I came up with this procedure, and I felt that this concave file, I'm looking up how you make a chamfer in wood. But this is like the opposite, you know. Normally you're making a chamfer on the edge of a piece of wood that's wide open. You could use your fancy router. Well, I can't fit a router in here. So I, shh, don't tell anybody I borrowed this. Shh. See that concave? And I didn't use don't use the coarse because you're going to take too much off. Use the fine. This is looking pretty good. I could see the holes lining up. I don't know if the big heads are going to fit in here. I might use those Allen head things. Allen head. I'll tell you why. I don't know. See this? You know, we're going to have a problem here. I could just use a little Loctite on the threads. You know, because, and then that would get rid of this buildup of this washer and the lock washer. I'm going to put in a screw. We'll see. I'll pause this a sec. Okay. So what I did was I took the lock washer and the flat off the original mounting screws, and here they are. Because I'm trying this foam piece. The heads of the screws are just, as you could see, just touching it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, you know those Allen screws? They have a smaller diameter head than this, because this head might also interfere with this raised part of the speaker mounting flange here. There's a raised part here. And I don't want the head of the mounting screw to damage that. So I'm just going to go with those nice Allen keys. These are, I believe these are 1032 threads. I guess I'm going to end this video. You know, I brought my soldering iron down here. And I thought I was going to drive this home tonight, but I was going to strip the wires. But I'm going to do a little more sanding tonight. And screw these in. Not going to use these screws though. I'm going to get those Allen head ones with the female hex. So I can use an Allen. That might work out well for this. I always like to use the original hardware, but this big screw head is going to hit this. You see the mounting centers of the Hegeman are slightly, I think they're 0.1 inch, a tenth of an inch off from the centers. They're very close. Maybe a 16th of an inch or 0.60 off. But this is very encouraging. Just need to screw a slightly smaller head. Yeah, so you could see I put the screw in this particular driver here, and you know, I was able to get the screw head past the foam, but it's hitting the lip. It's hitting the lip a little bit, and you know, just because I could do it out here in the open doesn't mean it's going to work when I'm actually screwing it down, because you have a little more play out here in the open. So you could see maybe just a slightly smaller screw head. Would work in there. Okay. So what's next? Okay, I'm gonna do, I told you, a little more filing. Not gonna bore you with that, because I know the speaker fits. You know, we have a winner. So we have a winner. This fits physically now. No idea what it's going to sound like. So we're really only halfway there. Okay. Put this back away. Just going to fix that broken piece of gasket. I told you right here. So there you go. Boy, I'm going to be disappointed if these don't work, but that's okay. Trial and error. I don't have any measurement. I do have a spectrum analyzer, but I don't have any speaker measuring devices other than a dB sound intensity meter, a dB meter, and a spectrum analyzer. It's a component. It's not even a professional laboratory one. So what I'm going to do now is I have some fast setting silicone left over from my bathroom vanity project. I'm going to just glue this piece in here. Okay. Then once that sets, a little more filing. Actually, I'm going to do some filing first. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this in here. Okay. So I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching. We're almost there. This is part 2. I apologize. This is part 2 of 2. Maybe I'll have to make a part 3. I brought the soldering iron. So I was going to strip these, and I'm not going to rush this though. I don't like the way the screws are fitting. So look, you'll have to have patience. If I have patience, I can't even speak, then you'll have to have patience if you like this sort of thing. I appreciate it. Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful Tuesday evening. I'll be back soon. Maybe by the weekend. I'll get the screws, and I'll make one more short video. I'm not going to do a music demonstration. What I'll do is I'll come back and I'll just maybe add a comment on how they sound, because you know that's going to be a whole process. I'll be hooking these up in the living room and trying them out. Tweeters appear to be okay. They're measuring like 5.1 ohms, both tweeters. My pots work because I deoxed them. I'm not changing the capacitors. Leave them original. Very simple crossover. This is just the tweeter control. I had them running full open. And then just brought it back a smidge, because they say don't put a pot all the way to the end for some reason. Or is that a valve? I don't know. Maybe it holds for both. Okay. Bye, everyone. Oh, you know what the funny part is? I get to do this twice. But, you know, the hard part's done. The engineering, the research I did on the woofer, it wasn't easy. It's not the easiest thing to find a modern woofer with a 1-inch voice coil and a small magnet. Don't let that small magnet fool you, because I have some Wharfdale W40Ds. And they're some of the best sounding speakers I ever owned. It's a 3-way 10-inch speaker system. And that woofer has one of the smallest magnets. It's nothing special either, but it's just, I don't know what it is, but it works. Okay. Bye. So this will have to be trimmed. But it serves its purpose to keep the, to make a nice seal. Let that sit. All right. I'll clean that up and then the inside will get trimmed.